Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm tackling something that I have been putting off for far too long, and that is my wardrobe, my clothes, my shoes, my handbags. It's just chaos. It's really gotten out of control, and it's something that I've been putting off for far too long. I've got clothes falling off hangers, clothes shoved in everywhere because I just can't fit all of my clothes in there. Now, in my defense, and you can see my cupboard space right there behind me, I will take you over there in a moment. For around the past 6 or 7 years, I have been dealing with quite a bit of fluctuating weight and dress sizes. I'm sure you know how it is. You know how it is. And so every time I've done a little bit of a cupboard clean out, I'm like, oh, I want to hang on to this. I really like this piece of clothing. I want to be able to fit back into this one day. I'm just going to hang on to it. That has left me with clothes ranging from a size 8, there's probably only a couple of those in there, all the way up to a size 14. And that has to stop. I have to stop holding on to clothes just because. If I'm trying to get this house in order, and if you've watched the earlier vlogs where I talked about my hidden cupboards in my home, one big thing I am working on is getting this house in order, especially the cupboard space. I have to tackle this. I have to get rid of clothes that don't fit me. Plain and simple. So let's go and have a look at this cupboard space, and it is another one of those cupboards, I'm afraid. Yes, it actually is. Let's go have a look. Oh, just quickly, by the way, if you're new here, I'm Kylie, a 50-something girl who's on a mission to just explore this next stage of my life. If that's you, if you're feeling a little bit about midlife, come join us. Come join us here because we are exploring it all. Anyway, let's get straight into this cupboard situation. Okay, so this is obviously a shared cupboard with my husband and myself. I will do his side at some point, but right now mine is the space that needs doing. It's a little bit difficult to get all of this in, but we did have recently someone come and build some sort of built-in sections, which has helped. But as you can see, so I've got tops and all those sorts of things. I don't have enough hangers. I've got clothes just shoved in everywhere because my pants situation is actually kind of really bad. Jumpers and winter tops. And then here I have dresses, those sorts of things. Hidden behind here is my shoes and bags. And then on this rack here, hubby and I share this with our bigger, thicker winter coats, and I need to go through all of that. So as you can see, I've got my work cut out for me. I think I'm just going to go section by section, which is one good thing about how I've organised my cupboard, that at least I can just deal with the tops and then deal with my bottoms and all those sorts of things. So I'm going to go section by section. I do want to try and move relatively quickly here. I don't want to second guess things. There will be the odd thing that I'll need to try on. What I want to know from you is, please, I have so many items of clothing that I have purchased. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does this. I thought I was better at this now that I'm older and more mature. Clearly not. That I've purchased in a store and I've come home and I wear them, or I see photos of myself in them and I'm like, what was I thinking? Why did I buy that? And even worse, if I'm with someone else and they say, yeah, get that, it looks good. And then I get it home and I'm like, no. If I show an outfit and I'm umming and ahhing and you're thinking, absolutely not, that does not look good on you, please let me know in the comments. I actually genuinely want to know. Yeah, it's that That's just crazy. I don't know how we do that, how we lull ourselves into this. Oh, that looks cute. I'm going to take it home and wear it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get stuck into emptying out this closet. I think I'm going to go grab myself a garbage bag or a container or something just so that I can speed through and instantly pull off things that I know that I'm not keeping. Then I'll have some items that I'll need to try on. So let's go and grab ourselves a container and get started. Okay, I have this as my first pile to either try on or get rid of. So we just need to start going through each of those. This I bought from Target when it was on a clearance. I mean, it's nice. I've never worn it though, to be honest. I don't know. I think it's this bit here that I struggle with because I do obviously like to wear necklaces, and then I've got this and it looks weird. What do you think? I don't know. I think I'm going to do it's going to hang back up in the shelf because I'm really unsure with this. It still fits me. It's new. I haven't worn it. You let me know what you think of this one. I actually don't mind this classic little Tommy Hilfiger polo t-shirt. It is just slightly on the small side for me. But I think why I don't wear it is my tummy. I am very obviously self-conscious of things that sit on me like that. So this is again why I struggle, because there's nothing wrong with this shirt. It's hardly been worn. I did buy it on a trip to the United States of America, so there's that sort of nostalgia piece to it as well. I like that it's something a little bit different and fitted and classic, yet currently at the stage of my life that I'm in, I'm rarely finding myself wearing pants with a shirt or top that fits a little bit more closer into my tummy. I tend to make choices where things are looser. I will be honest on that. I'm not sure. Help me. Okay, this is another shirt I bought from Target on clearance. I don't think it's right. I think it's just wrong. And I don't know why I ever bought it. Oh well, such is life, hey? This I have had for many, many years, and I used to wear this religiously before I had any rolls and bulges. So it's nostalgic as well. I did purchase this with one of my dearest friends who is no longer with us, and I feel, when I look at this shirt, I feel connected to her. I know I'm not going to be putting this on again anytime soon. It needs to go. I feel like I'm getting ready to go to work with this. There's nothing wrong with this. Fits nicely. It feels comfortable. What do you think? This is one that I could go either way with this. I don't wear it. I have to be honest. Again, I don't really wear it. But again, I am in my era of not really wearing pants simply because I don't like how they fit on my body at the moment. What do you think? Let me know on this one. I'll hang it back up and I'll wait to see your thoughts on whether or not it goes back out. I think no. I think I've not worn this, and I think I've not worn this for a reason. Because the quality of the material is quite good. It's just, it's just nothing exciting, is it? And then I have a few of these crop t-shirts because a few months back I decided, stop, Kylie, stop worrying about your tummy. No one is looking at your tummy. Just wear what you want to wear. And so I had the thought, well, maybe if I get some crops and I'm not dealing with material over my tummy or having to tuck in things, possibly that might work better. And I have worn them a couple of times, but I'm really self-conscious in these things. I'm always pulling up my pants and fixing up my shirt. So I just think that possibly these are not the right choice. But what do you think? I don't know. Okay, we have another Tommy Hilfiger top. This time more of a t-shirt look. I did actually put that blue polo one in the no bin. I realised when I was taking it off, it's just too small for me. This one, on the other hand, isn't. And again, I'm not really wearing them, but that's nothing to do with the shirt. That's my issues. But it's comfortable. So I think I will probably keep this one. Slowly getting there. Realised, see how this is, it's just too fitted and shows just too much. But I've realised why I've got these white tops that I don't love is because I've got, and we'll get to them later, obviously, I've got some pants that need white tops. I can't wear the pants without them, and I've really struggled to find tops. So I think as I've gone about my days out and about, I've seen them, I've picked them up, I know that they're not great, but I pick them up and think, oh, they might work. Honestly, I know I shouldn't worry about these things, but I just don't feel comfortable in them. And if I don't feel comfortable in them, I'm not wearing them. So they need to go. I think also it's white because this is a fitted top. It's really not that different to the other one that I just had on. In fact, it's even thinner. But I don't mind this one if I need a singlet top. I think because the black tends to cover things, I guess, which is why we often choose black, don't we? This is a Veronica Main, so it's a really nice piece of clothing, and I bought that to wear to a wedding. I've gotten rid of the skirt, I think, quite some time ago, but I have kept this, but I still don't think that I've worn it since then. But again, when I've spent money, decent money on clothing, I'm reluctant to pass them on or move them out of the house. So let's see what this one is doing. That's a no. It's too small. Oh well, it needs to go. Here we are again. White, fitted, crop. Same issues. This I actually honestly only bought maybe 2 months ago. I have worn it. Again, I'm self-conscious the entire time I'm wearing it. I'm pulling at it, making sure that, my tummy's not sticking out and all those sorts of things. I don't know. I just, help me. This one, I already know. Bought, never worn. I have not worn this at all. It's not uncomfortable. It is from Kmart, so of course it's definitely not expensive. What are your thoughts? I mean, it's just a top, isn't it? And it's not terrible. I think the lines help, I guess. Maybe I'm delusional, but I thought the lines help to cover a little bit of that tummy area. I'll hang it up for now. This is a shirt I bought from Guess from the DFO factory outlets. And I actually really like this top, but it's got that same issue that it sits quite short. And I've noticed when I wear it, it just goes back like that. So it's always rising up here at the front, and I'm constantly having to pull it down. I don't dislike it. It's a really good in-between top because of the open weave. So if it's that sort of time of year where it's not cold, but you do want a bit of a longer sleeve, that is where I like this shirt. It's just not the easiest to wear or doesn't fit the best, and I'm assuming that's why it ended up at the factory outlets, because of that reason. What do you think? I mean, it's okay. It's nothing exciting again. Yeah, let me know what you think. Now this one, I cannot begin to tell you how old this top is. And when it was new, I loved it. I wore it a lot. I was a lot younger, going out a lot more. You can kind of wear it just that little bit off the shoulder. It has this, which is a bit hard to see, so you can have a little bit of ruching on the side. It just has that little bit of extra interest that not all tops have. There's a reason why I haven't gotten rid of it. Again, it's nostalgic. I have some great memories from this shirt, top. I do like it. It's been a very long time since I've worn it. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. The quality was always very good. But I'm not sure. Is it too young for me? Should I even be saying that? Golly gosh. What do you think? Let me know on this one. I'm waiting to hear your thoughts. Alright, that is all of my more summery style tops done. I have all this ready to donate, and thankfully really most of it is all in pretty good condition, so I'm more than happy to donate that and someone else can get another lifetime of wear out of them. I've hung up those few items that I was unsure of. Please let me know in the comments what you think, whether they also need to go or whether I can keep them and see if they end up on the chopping board next time I declutter the wardrobe. So this is what I have left. Definitely lots more room. I have some spare coat hangers as well, which means I can get some new clothing. Yippee! All of those need to go. This has turned into a considerably bigger job than what I anticipated. I honestly thought, give me an hour and I'll have it knocked over, but I think this is almost a full day's worth of work. I'm going to do my winter tops and pullovers and jumpers and those sorts of things, and then I think I'm going to have to call it a day and I'll have to come back tomorrow to finish this off. Let's try and get stuck into these winter items. So again, as you can see, it is chock-a-block full of items. I've even got shirts shoved in down here because I just can't really fit any more up the top up there. So we will make a start. I think I'll just pull them all down again and then we can go from there. I actually can't believe how much was in there. I'm going to show you the space and then the pile that came out of it. I'm quite shocked. I guess, again, there was a lot that I just had shoved in underneath. I really didn't think that I had that much in winter tops, but by golly gosh, I think I do. Whoops. So that's the width of the space. It's the same width as this space where my t-shirts are, and I have all my winter tops in there. The bottoms are, yeah, well, that's a problem for another time. Uh, but that's the space for the tops. And then I have all of this in there. How did that, how? Like, even how? How do they all fit in there? Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to get sorting. I'm definitely procrastinating here. This was an op shop find, and I actually think it was quite a good brand. I've never heard of the brand before. Cable something. Again, it's another one of those nice in-between weather, in-between seasons, sort of autumn, early spring top. So I think this one, I'll definitely give that one a thumbs up and keep it. The old classic crew neck sweater. And in all honesty, this is my winter top of choice. This type of thing is what I will be in every single day of the week, even if it's just to wear around at home. So it is definitely a keeper. And I don't actually worry about this, whether it looks good or not, because it's just warm and it's comfy, and that's all that matters. Oh, I love it when the choices are easy. Another crew neck. You already know this one is getting hung straight back up. So this one is an older, quite a bit older, Forever New top. If you look closely, I'm not sure if that's picking it up, but it's really quite sparkly. So it's gold and silver kind of mixed together, and I loved this when I bought it. I think it's okay. There's nothing exciting about it. It's probably a little bit on the small side. What do you think? Let me know of this one. This shirt is from Witchery. It is only a couple of years old. I'm not quite sure why it's in my winter items. I just realised it's missing a button. It's lovely. It is a really lovely top. But I just feel on me, it's a bit dowdy. It's a bit, I don't know, if you were a young, hip model, it would be really nice, but I don't know if it has that vibe on me. I think I'm going to let it go. This one I grabbed at Katie's when they were closing down, if you remember that. I don't think I've worn it. Again, it's a good in-between top because it's not thick. I'm not sure about the colour. I think it was probably like $5 or something. It was right at the very end of their sales. And I just grabbed a few bits and pieces. It's, again, thin and clingy. So it does show everything. Let me know. Let me know what you think of this one. If it isn't my colour, I want to hear from you. I'm really bad at this, as you can tell. And that is why my cupboard has ended up the way it has. This is a Danny Minogue Petite range from Target. And it's really thick and woolen and fluffy. And I like this. It's comfortable. But what I wanted to say about this is if you've been in Target and you've seen the Danny Minogue range, but you haven't picked it up because it's petite, don't ignore that. If there's something that you like and it is in your size, give it a go, because I've actually been lucky enough to get a couple of items from there, and I certainly wouldn't say that I'm petite. But I quite like this. It's just simple. It's a winter top, warm and cuddly and feels good on. I think this is a good example of what could be a really nice winter top, one to wear out shopping, that sort of thing. It's from Big W, and so it shows the quality because I like this, but it just doesn't sit how it should sit I spend my entire time pulling it forward, pulling it down, fixing it up. And so I know because of that, it needs to go. Even though I actually don't mind this as a cheap top. Such is life, isn't it? Okay, this was another op shop find. And again, it's that brand that I had before, Cable and Gauge, which was this top. It's the same material, so it's quite good quality. I don't mind it. It's a little bit different, but I don't know. Is this just a bit too much? I'm just unsure about this. And even though I like it, I never wear it because I feel self-conscious in this. Maybe I should wear it. Maybe I just need to embrace that and be okay with that. And, you know, I have said for the last couple of years I want to just stop wearing boring black basic clothing, and this isn't it. What do you think of this? Let me know. I actually genuinely really want to know about this one. Like, what do you think? And then there's these in-between tops. So you know how they've got these sort of 3/4 sleeves? They're great because of the 3/4 sleeves, because they're not too hot or they're not too warm, they're not too cool. You've got that there, but I don't know about you. It annoys me. It doesn't... It's just a sensory thing for me. I either need long sleeves or short sleeves. But this one is a bit of a staple, so I am going to keep this, even just to wear under things. But I know I probably need to shy away from buying 3/4 sleeve things because they do annoy me with my clothing. This was another one that I got from Katie's in their final clearance sale. Originally $90. And I'm sure that I only paid $5 for these, but I haven't worn it. So what's that telling you? Oh, it's very big. I bought a large. I guess it's just a jumper, isn't it? But it could be good for around the house. I think I'll keep it for this winter, and just see how I go with this one. I've never worn it. It is brand new. The colour's not that bad. We'll see how we go, hey? Another one that I haven't worn. This is actually only a size 8. I don't like my chances of this one fitting me. I think I bought this from DFO at the same time I bought that Guess top. So let's just try it on, shall we? Right, it's on. It's definitely small. I can definitely tell that it's on the small side. I do like this top. I can remember now why I bought it, because it's warm, but it's got these really pretty sheer sleeves. I think it's probably I don't have any bottoms to wear, and I'm going back to that problem of really not wearing pants. And heck yeah, it's size 8. So I'm going to hang that back up in my cupboard. Obviously, it's a very, very, very generous size 8 because really I'm a size 12. But we'll see how we go and whether it gets anywhere in the next few months or not. This top is from Costco. It's actually had quite a bit of wear. Again, it's one that I don't think it is the most flattering colour for me. And this is where I need to hear from you. What do you think about this? It's just that really dusty rose, dusty peach, dusty pink colour. It fits well, and surprisingly from Costco. I wore this on a trip that we took not that long ago, and it was a staple. It was something that I wore almost every day just because it was so flexible and comfortable. And I don't mind it for just a plain, simple, it's cheap, just a cheap knitted top. It's just the colour. I don't know. What do you think? This one's the same. It's from Big W. But similar in that I've worn it a lot because it's just easy to throw on. I'm not sure. You know, it's just a top, isn't it? I really would like to know what you think of this one on me, obviously. It may not be something that you would wear, but on me, is this a keeper or not? It is good because it's got the neck, and I don't ordinarily like things up around my neck like this, but this one isn't tight. And so on those windy, cold days, it's actually quite good for that purpose. I left you for a bit there and I sorted through quite a few items, but this is one, again, I need your opinion on. It's more of a short fit, so it just sits on the waist. It's got these little holes. See? You can't really see anything. I'm too young? What do you think? I mean, even if I just, it's actually just a crew neck. It's just that they've added these little metal stud, press stud things for a little bit of interest. I'm not sure. I've no idea where I got this little cropped cardigan. It's almost like a bolero or something, I guess. I know that you wouldn't wear it with this top. Not me. I feel really awkward in it. What do you wear these things with? But I think this one, it will go. What I do know that I need is a few cardigans that are just lightweight, that look a little bit dressier, that aren't just drab. You know, this one, it's hard to tell because I've got it with a black t-shirt and I wouldn't normally do that. But there's nothing exciting about this, so I am going to add that to my list to see if I can find some new cardigan. Of course, every wardrobe needs a denim jacket, does it not? And yeah, this is a staple. I actually wouldn't mind getting another denim jacket, just one that sits a little bit differently to this, because this one does get a lot of wear. So I might add that to my list of things to look out for as well. Where are we at with matchy tracksuits these days? So this is bottoms. Can you see them? And a zip up jacket. It feels beautiful. It is polyester, so it's not the best quality, obviously. Polyester mixed with cotton, but it's lovely and soft and a really pretty colour. And I picked this up at the end of last season at Rockwear when they were clearing out their winter stuff. I actually also got a black one, but the black, I decided I'd keep that. The black is actually a pullover, not a full zip-up style. I just don't know. Are we wearing our matchy coordinated tracksuits all together, or are we breaking them up? Tell me, I don't know, because I know I did wear this once last year. My kids weren't that impressed that I wore a full matchy outfit. So I'm not sure on this. I need some help. You think I'm joking, don't you? Golly gosh. I have all these spare. So all items I've gotten rid of. Let's not forget that there was a heap that weren't even on hangers. They were just shoved in wherever I could put them. And I also found some piled up on the floor. But that is summer tops, winter tops, pretty much sorted. Feels so much better just looking at it. It's just not jammed in. You know, there's actually space and room to breathe. And I know that was definitely part of my problem. It was just too much in there. And when you can't flick through your clothes and see them all properly, how are you ever going to make choices to wear them? I don't know. Anyway, that part is done. It's hard to show you in here because it's not a very big space, but you've got all the winter tops nicely sorted and my summer tops. Now, I am not color coordinating them or putting them in color orders at the moment because I actually think I'm going to get myself some new hangers. My hubby has all these lovely wooden hangers, which I also used to have, and they do look nice. But as you can see, his t-shirt area is busting at the seams, and these wooden hangers take up at least twice the size, or at least twice the thickness, if not more. I'd say 3 times than these thin ones. I think I'm going to get myself some new hangers, and then I'm going to transfer these hangers across here to hubby's side and just free up a bit of room for him. Okay, so I have this huge pile of winter items. I'm actually going to personally donate those to a group of people I know that sorts and hands out clothes directly to homeless people. So I love that. I know it's going straight into the hands of people who need them, and 90% of these are all absolutely fine to continue re-wearing. The other 10% I will just pop in the bin. If we wouldn't give them to our mums, then we're not going to give them to people that we don't know. Okay, well, that is a good start on clothing decluttering. Thanks for joining me. I can't wait to hear what you've got to say in the comments below. And let me know, are you also decluttering? Are you finally making the decision to let go of clothing items that you've been hanging on for goodness knows what reason, simply because we just struggle in our minds to part with them? It's a big hurdle, and it actually feels really good to let go of that number of clothing items, as a lot's been released, and I know that I have a lot more to go, and I will be back some stage to finish off the rest with you. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more of these types of things. I may have to take you shopping with me to replace a lot of the clothing items that I've had to let go. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.